Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 13. It was our first night in my voice. I sound like Ross from Friends, but it was our first night in the new place and it was chilly. We are used to sleeping in 20 degrees Celsius because it was just that hot in our apartment. Still now when it's freezing outside, it's still we dialed it back to 18 degrees, but it would, I don't know, just body heat and cooking and all those things just made it turn out to be 20 degrees Celsius all day round. So we're used to those temperatures, but now it was chilly. We sit it on 18 degrees, but I think it was even chillier. So yeah, but I'm afraid since we don't have any solar panels yet that we will end up paying a lot of money to heat our house, you know? So, couple of problems. We don't have any internet, like I mentioned. I think I mentioned before. And I just phoned the internet company and they said our appointment is on the 26th of January and we are the 13th of December. So we don't have internet for a month and a half. I was like, I'm sorry, but that won't do. In this day and age, you can't go without internet for a month and a half. Especially now when we have to make things in order and it feels like going back to the Stone Age. I mean, now no heating or warm water and we're back. These days, if you don't have internet, you don't have anything. So, I mean, I'm kidding by the way. But yeah, I got things to do. We've got things to do. We've got things to make in order. A month and a half. But I asked, is there any way, is it possible to make them come a little earlier? So she has made a case and she mentioned yeah, they don't have internet for a month and a half. They asked if it could be any sooner, but of course it's the holidays, so they won't work for 2 weeks. So that's why it's postponed a little bit even more. Otherwise it would be a month. So yeah, I'm going to a internet store. I'm going to ask if there's any possible way to get internet. I don't know. I asked the lady on the phone, but she said, no, there's nothing you can do, but I mean. So yeah, that's what I did this morning. Phone call for half an hour. I had my cereal. I was gonna say I cleaned up a little bit, but looks like I haven't. Yeah, and now made a little list to go to the store. Gotta add something to my other list. So I have my list to go to the store. I made a list of all the things we still need to get, like a house number, a mirror. We need some, I don't know what's the exact translation, but look, those rolls that cover the bottom of the door so cold air won't come in. We need a couple of those. We don't have like a plug for the bath, so we can't take a bath. My partner wanted to take a bath yesterday night and I went up and he was showering. I was like, oh, I thought you were gonna take a bath. And he's like, I can't take a bath. I'm like, what do you mean he can't take a bath? And he says, look at it. So I looked and I thought, oh, we got no stopper. And then we still need to put up our smoke detectors. Very important. Oh yeah. See, and then call internet. So that's, oh yeah, still gotta do a couple other things. You see, like I forgot half of these already. Yeah. Oh, and he forgot to do another thing. But it's okay, I got my list. going to battle. I didn't film a lot yesterday. I kind of ended the day, I think I just filmed the beginning of it. Me going to the store in the morning and then my little walk. After that we just came here. My partner put up like a couple closets already. I did some more unpacking, which is very necessary. Then we ate, not here. Then we ate somewhere else. Then we came back. Then I made my list a little longer. Then we just unwind. Yeah, so I'm going to the internet shop, the food shop, and then I'll be back. So I had a pretty shit day. Not shit day, but I went to the internet store and there they told me that it's going to be a not so steady connection if we choose to work with like a wireless connection from her place to our place. And then he said you can change your mobile subscription. So they said that we can change our mobile subscription so that we have unlimited internet, and then we can make a hotspot through our phone for our laptop, essentially. Now, the provider I'm with doesn't offer an unlimited subscription, so that means that I would have to change my provider for like 2 months. Not the internet shop, but the internet provider says that they don't have a temporary solution, which isn't completely correct, but and I've asked to bump it to the beginning of January because they said they could only come the end of January, which means a month and a half without internet. And I'm sorry, but I said it to the lady as well, like in this day and age everything needs to be done over the internet. If you go to a place, they always ask to submit your question, your whatever, via email, via the internet. So that's one. Then the house that we have has a garage. Normally it's forbidden to park in front of the garage if it's not yours. But in this street, because everybody knew that there wasn't anyone living here, people think it's still okay to park in front of it, which it's not. And it's been a struggle to make people comprehend that they're not allowed to park there. And it's so frustrating because I don't want to call the cops for every car that's there. Parking in front of a garage, I mean, I don't even get it. I never do that. I'm always afraid the cops are gonna call me. I would have to pay a fine. It's so inconvenient for the people as well. So the thing is, the sidewalk is a little bit too high, which makes it hard to get the car in the garage. We're afraid that it will be stuck, so that's why we haven't been driving in and out our garage, and people will have seen that and they think like, oh, they don't need to get in or out their garage, it's no problem, so it won't be a problem if we park in front of it. But even that, we've looked it up on the internet, and even if you're not using your garage to drive in and out, it's still not your garage. Don't park in front of it. And it frustrates me so much. Like, I know it's something silly, but so we do want to lower the sidewalk. We applied for it. We've received a confirmation mail, and now I've asked, like, do you have like a date, because we asked it in advance, and they said like you need to live there before we can do that. So okay, so the day that we signed the papers, we send in our application. Like I said, we got the confirmation, but we don't have like a work date, or the date that they are, or a date that they would come and lower our pavement. So I did see like emails going back and forth, like to the person that's responsible for handling the application, but no date yet. So I'm really hoping it's going to be before Christmas. We refuse to put up like this sign, you know, and you can stick a sticker to your garage door like no parking here, or services will come and schlep your car away if you park here, and then you can put like your license plate number on it. So that's why the lowering of the pavement needs to be done as soon as possible, so we can drive in and out of garage. People will see that and they will say from our garage port. I know it's something really silly, but it's like, I mean, we bought this house with a garage and we thought, okay, we're always gonna have like a parking space because we can park in front of our garage. It's ours, we can do that. I didn't think I would have to call or say to that many people to please not park in front of the garage. So yeah, I've been a little bit frustrated about that. Then the internet that's not coming this month. Everything is a hassle and a tackle, and I'm just sick of it, you know? I mean, I'm just kind of down right now. I'm hoping to be in a better mood a little bit later. I didn't want to come on and say this all in the mood I'm in right now, because it's like kind of a downer and it's a Christmas vlog, so I need to be doing some Christmassy things. Bring myself joy, bring other people joy. But unfortunately that's not happening today. No, maybe later. Okay, one nice thing. I'm making pescetti and I'm watching how to train a dragon, or how to train your dragon. This one is the second one. It's on in the background. I'm not watching it actively. That is what I'm doing right now. It's almost 4:30, and yeah, that's my little TED talk. Thank you for coming. I'm hoping to do some editing after cooking, and then maybe tonight we can put some things in order. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, gonna continue. And done.